This is Nick Melionis from MoveFaces TV's Tech Buzz segment. I'm here with Deirdre from IDA Ireland. Deirdre, thanks so much for your time today. Really appreciate it.
No problem. Glad to be here.
Awesome. So would you mind giving us a little bit of background about IDA Ireland?
So we are an Irish government agency that work with international companies that are looking to expand to Europe, and we promote Ireland as the best location in the world for doing that.
And so, can you give us a couple examples of who's there currently that are doing it?
Yeah, no problem. So Ireland is like the second largest exporter of software in the world. We just heard Drew Houston speak. Their first international office from Dropbox, their first international office was in Ireland. Before that, the Dick Costello from Twitter spoke. They have their international HQ in Dublin, in Ireland also. Before that, you had Jeff from LinkedIn. Again, their international HQ, or their European EMEA HQ is in Ireland. And we worked with all of those companies and many more, like Microsoft, Salesforce, Quantcast, HubSpot, Etsy, Squarespace. All have used Ireland to expand and support their international markets.
So what makes Ireland such a fantastic spot for this?
Well, there's actually probably three trends to note about Ireland. It is one of the largest hubs for the larger international tech companies. As I said, Microsoft, Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, all have hubs there. We are increasingly the go-to place for high-growth startups as well. So some of those companies you mentioned, like Dropbox, are using Ireland as their first jump internationally. And also Ireland was voted by Fortune magazine last year as one of the most attractive ecosystems in the world for startups themselves. So there's a very nice hub, and there's 8 or 10 companies here from Ireland that are representing themselves, and there's a very nice ecosystem that has evolved there. So on the international side, they're attracted to the cluster there. There's a really, really good, strong talent base. We have a very good education system, free education effectively, which is a huge competitive plus for us. We have a very, very pro-business regime, so it's easy to incorporate, it's easy to get talent, it's easy to import talent if you're looking for visas. A big issue here in the Bay Area, as you know. Also a very attractive fiscal regime, so 12.5% corporation tax, which is very attractive for companies as well. So basically it's access to talent, ease of access to the European market, and the ability to ramp up and really execute upon a mission to get into Europe.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
Would you mind giving us a little bit of example of which companies are here with us today?
The guys, from some of the Irish companies.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, well, you have companies like Vidyad, Cleverbug, SkillPages, Digit, Tapestry, VoxPro, who are all represented here today at TechCrunch.
That's great. So switching gears then, having had a chance to work with several of these startups now in terms of with the IDA program, what do you think that as a startup someone who's starting a company should know about jumping into the startup space?
Or going international, or okay, well, for us, for a lot of the companies that I work with on the startup side, it's about resources and resource allocation. So growing outside of the US, I'm working with US companies. There is a huge resource, time-wise and personnel-wise. So don't underestimate the need to invest in that decision. That's hugely important. Hiring your key hire, your first hire internationally is going to be a key decision for you. So make sure you get the right person on the ground that can really drive your business, implant your culture, and make sure that they execute properly. I suppose, have fun doing it. You know.
That's great. So Deirdre, what's next for IDA Ireland?
We're going to continue to win some of the best brand names, and so look out for us, guys, because there's going to be more and more good announcements from the tech startup scene from Silicon Valley using Ireland to grow internationally.
That's awesome. Well, we can't wait to see it. Deirdre, thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
Thanks again. This is MoveFaces TV's Tech Buzz segment. Thank you.